to the Homestead. I'm Becky. In this episode, we're going to be talking about how to make it through hard financial times. The first thing I want to talk about is your job. If you have a job, try to be the best worker you can possibly be. That way, if there are cutbacks in the future, your boss won't think of you when that time comes. Secondly, I want to talk about businesses. If you do have a small business and times are tough and, maybe you're not making as much as you normally do, try to focus on improving your advertisement or your web page if that's what you have. Little things. We all know little things.
Push them away.
We all know it's the little things that mean a lot. So, just try to concentrate on that and keep yourself busy on those things. Also, around the home, simplify. Cut back on things that you don't really need. One very important thing I would like to point out is pick up the telephone, call your bank and your retirement fund, and make sure both are FDIC insured. That way your savings are secure and you're not going to be as worried. So that is a really, really important thing. If you have any money to call, make that phone call. In these harder times, you do want to develop the attitude of a community, trying to be community driven, be neighborly, try to get involved and be friendly. Put out the attitude that I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine. Some of the best advice I could give you is now is the time to be a homesteader. So simplify your life as much as possible, and we're going to go into the cabin right now, and I'm going to show you a few of the things we've done to cut costs. Let's go! I'm going to be talking about ways to simplify around the house. Also, several viewers have written in and wanted to know how far I've come along on the cabin. We'll kind of combine both things today. So let's step into the kitchen and I'll show you some of the ways I've chosen to simplify. What I want to point out is this is a small cabin, therefore this is a very small kitchen. So areas I've chosen to simplify in is my old sink right here, which I want to show everybody. It's about 100 years old and I wanted to get an old sink so I can do my dishes by hand and I wouldn't be able to have the dish rack. So I love my old sink. The only upgrade I want to make is I do want to get a gooseneck faucet. So there's going to be no dishwasher. That's one of the things I've gotten rid of. So that's one way of simplifying. No dishwasher. Another thing is I don't like cupboards, so I didn't want cupboards. Plus cupboards are costly. So I chose to make big thick shelves, which my friend gave me the wood, and all I had to buy were the little brackets that hold it up. So I don't mind my stuff being out. I don't know, to me it looks kind of homey and cozy, so it's fine. It's a rustic cabin, I don't mind. Also over here we're going to have a little bit more counter space that will eventually be a granite, but I get that used as well. And then just an apartment sized stove. It's going to be a little stove because I don't need a great big stove, although we do cook all our meals home cooked. Another thing I do want to point out that we made a choice is to purchase the smallest refrigerator they make that still has the freezer on top and the refrigerator on the bottom. So it uses less electricity and we just don't need a great big refrigerator. Also, I'd like to point out there's no microwave. We also chose not to have a microwave in our cabin. That's another appliance that we can live without. And another one that I would like to point out is a dryer. We don't have a dryer either. So I don't want to go back to the caveman days. I do like technology. I do like TV and I do like computers. But where I can cut back, that's easy for me to cut back, I do like to do that. So I hope this is helpful and encouraging. Thanks for watching. Please email me with any questions or suggestions. Happy homesteading. Bye-bye.
Keep going.
Donkeys are lovey-dovey.
Push him away, keep going. He's a scene stealer.
You're stealing the scene. Get out.